Hey guys, I'm here. Just waiting on Dana to get out. A little bit early. A little bit early. But I need to get this done. Because the Kirkpatrick's wants me to go on a live stream with them at 8. So we're gonna come out here real quick and at least do a part 1 of this video. I might not be able to get the whole thing built, but I just want to let y'all know as you're coming in now, this is not a fishing video. There ain't gonna be a fish caught in this video like there's been a fish caught in any other video, huh? We got to end that streak Tuesday, not Tuesday morning, y'all. I can't, no way I can let old the Pillsbury Dink boy whoop me out there fishing. So I gotta get me some Tuesday. I'm gonna be doing all the praying I can between now and then. But I'm out here in the workshop today. I just felt led to do something. We know when you feel led to do something, it's the only thing to do is to do it. So is the audio? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Let me know if the audio is okay, because it seems like the audio was pretty poor in my last stream. I'm not pointing the camera at you. Come on. I ain't pointing the camera at you. Y'all, she got the makeup on, so she said, I ain't coming out there if you point that camera at me. Good, Granny Grunt. Gonna be doing a birdhouse build for Uncle Lou. He's helped us out tremendously. He's been real kind to a lot of people in the community, with rods and merchandise and stuff. So I got everything set up. I'm gonna do this thing from start to finish. Let me cut this big old monster fan on here because it's hot out here. But it's done a lot to help a lot of people. This is just our way of giving back. While I wait for Dana, this is some of my stuff that I have built. It's dirty in here. I haven't been out here working since it's been this hot. And the place has really gotten dirty. Got a lot of bird houses. I got a lot of I've got some bird tables. I've got quite a bit of stuff built. I know you would say, well, why don't more when you build something? I just blacked out for a second. But this is a bird table. I wish I could afford to ship this thing. I would love to ship that to him. That's a bird table with some little planter boxes on the side of it. Got another bird table here, different design. Got some planter boxes on that one. I wish I could get him one of these. But it would be so big to try to. I'm scared it would be destroyed by the time it got there. But I'm gonna hand Dana the phone, and I'm gonna go ahead and start so we can get at least halfway through this build before I have to go on and get ready for the Kirkpatricks.
All right, what you starting with?
I'm gonna grab a single board. First thing I'm gonna do, I figured out one with some pretty colors in it. I'm gonna plane it, get it good smooth on one side.
Oh yeah, this fan is probably really loud to him. Well, you can, but I might not be able to.
That's a pretty board right there. It's got some pretty color to it.
It does.
Once Dana puts her, well, I think she's got no teak oil.
You do.
Okay. Once she puts her teak oil on it, that's going to really bring out the beauty of that wood. Y'all have been in here, y'all.
Because it's been so doggone hot.
Yeah. You got a pretty good patterns cut out for me, right?
Now you were supposed to have all this stuff together.
Dana has cut a pattern. We got a pattern because I can't measure anything. So we got a pattern to help me kind of cut it by.
So he places it and then he feels, because he can't, like when he's doing his iPad work, he can have his iPad right within 3 inches of his face. He can't do this. Get that close to it and be safe. Hey, Lizabella and James. Mr. Polar Bear, the Chad. Glad you guys are here. Hog leg catfishing, pork chop. Miss Tammy Harmon. Tammy says you may not be able to catch a fish, but you do a good job with birdhouses and feeders.
Oh, Lord, she's been around chasing too long. Okay, hang on a minute.
Mr. William Warner.
Y'all, this is not a fishing video. We're in here building a birdhouse for Uncle Luke. He's done so much for us and a lot of people in the community. 15 degrees.
Fishing with the Chad.
Hey, Chad.
Squirrels Magnet. Mr. Palmetto Cats.
Hey, Kevin.
Mr. Eric Burnside.
Hey, Mr. Burnside.
Tammy says she needs some hummingbird houses. Do hummingbirds have houses?
Hummingbirds in the house or not.
Jesse's in, Jesse Harmon. Jesse says he's coming to the rescue, but I'm not sure what for, because Mr. Impatient, you couldn't wait till I got out here before you started. What'd you do? Mess it up already?
Yeah, this was cut on the smooth side. It needed to be cut on that side.
You were supposed to have
I'll
both
send
sides smooth.
I'll send
Big John is in.
Big John. Y'all, we're building a birdhouse for Uncle Lou today. We're not fishing, but he's done so much for us and others. We wanted to build him something, send him something. I don't forget what all this stuff is.
It's been so long since you've been out here because it's so hot.
Hey,
Avid Fisherman is in. Jay Fox Hunter. Dobson's Explicit.
Mr. Dobson.
Robert Andrews. Thank you all for joining us. We sure do appreciate it. Well, I can't do it when you're sawing. He's making a bluebird house for Uncle Lou, because Uncle Lou has done so much for us, and he does for the whole catfish community. So he went online, looked up to see what the state bird is.
Not state bird. I want state bird is.
Oh, well, then what
It's
did
a
you say?
popular bird.
Oh, a popular
The
bird.
most popular bird is here.
Anyway, he found out that it was a bluebird, and so he is making one for Uncle Lou out of cedar. And we put together a pattern, so that's why he's able to do this without me standing right there measuring and everything for him. But he's not used to having anybody,
Yeah,
people standing here, or I mean, watching everything that he's doing. Mission Frustrations is in.
Anyway,
Anyway, so he springs it on me about 15 minutes ago. I'm going to go out. Well, I mean, I knew he was planning on making this, but I didn't know he meant like now, right now. Jesse Harmon says hummingbirds do have a house. I guess I've never seen them. Because you always, with hummingbirds, I guess you always see the feeders out somewhere, but you don't, I've not seen the houses. Right now he's getting all of his pieces together.
I got most of them. Might be something I got to come back and do.
Well, and sometimes you have to readjust.
Oh yeah.
Because when you go together, there's some right. Sorry, it's on. It just kind of. Well, you might would have wanted to practice a little bit, huh? Before you went online live. Well, for a while you were building so many of them right in a row, you almost just automatic knew, huh?
Yeah, I knew how to build it way back then when I was doing it.
Well, you do know how to build it. You just.
I had never worked in wood until I lost my eyesight. Ain't that funny? The one thing is like you need it for, I never started doing this until.
Air compressor on.
Yeah. Oh.
Which ones are you putting in? What length?
But,
Oh, I went dark again. See, I think once I get past a certain.
I don't know why this barn is. I don't bore y'all, but I could have just given them already built, but
But he wanted to make it special.
I wanted to make it a little more special than that. Oh shoot!
This is where he has trouble. He just can't see to line. Oh, don't fall out of the chair. Polar Bear says, that's awesome. He hopes you enjoy working with wood. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
You're concentrating, aren't you?
It good also for the first chicken. This is why I have my trouble, y'all.
And I know you probably can't see the glue running there, so
Every box, every one of my boxes has some little flaws in them. I mean, this is not going to be a flaw. All I have to do is cut these screws, these little nails off. But they're all going to have their little imperfections.
sorry, he forgot to put his phone on do not
Yeah.
disturb. KC Fish Page says beautiful workshop. Oh, well, not if you saw it in person.
That was what I did out here one time.
Yeah.
I turned this whole.
Wait. First of all, it started out as a barn that you had your lawnmower, weed eater, all the yard stuff, right? The generator, it was all that stuff stored in here. And then he decided to get some chickens, but he didn't do anything with this barn. We bought a couple of chicken coops, and we fixed our yard all up, and in the backyard had everything fenced real nice and everything.
Oh,
Oh, wait. What you doing?
I meant to have the dog leg feed. I thought I cut a dog leg feed, but didn't have it. I saw it.
I don't even know what you're talking about, dog leg piece. What is a dog leg piece?
Just like that.
Oh,
Well, this looks fine.
wait a minute. Well, why don't you do that? Because you've got that as your back.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did that in my back. I knew I did it for something.
Anyway, so we got the chicken coops, and we had the 6-foot fence and everything. And we had some of the prettiest chickens and cutest little silky chickens. They look like little white snowball. We had 6 of those little silkies, white silkies, and something got all 6 of them. We don't know if it's a raccoon or something. Anyway, got in that fence. So he decided that he would clean out the barn and turn it into a chicken coop. And that's exactly what he did. And then their run, we had off the back of it, and he had fencing over the top, and it was really fortified. Nothing could get in. Outdoors with Chris. He is making a bluebird house for Uncle Lou. Anyway, so that's what happened with this barn. He had a what was that run that you had across the back for the little baby chicks? What was that? I don't know. It was just, the whole barn was just, he had a brooder that ran the whole width of the barn. Then he had where he's sitting all on that wall right there, on this wall, he had this, what'd you have there? I know it was screened in. And then you had their perches. Yeah, you had their perches there on this side. Yeah. Anyway, so he cut a hole in the back. Well, actually, a couple of holes for vents, and then cut a hole on the ground so they could come in and out when they wanted to. And so there is some ventilation in here, but it was made for chickens. But he had to get rid of his chickens. And so then became a storage barn again, which the lawnmower came back in and all of that stuff. And then he couldn't see to mow the yard, so we sold the lawnmower and all of that stuff. I know you're thinking, well, you could have done the yard, but see, I'm not a yard person. I told you I am major girl. Ernie Brown is in. He's saying hello to everyone. Central Valley is in.
Oh, I ain't fishing today. I hope y'all didn't come in to see a fishing video.
Well, I had a big vision. Well, yeah, good night. It was
I'm taking us out from James. He talking back about my fishing abilities.
he said, don't forget about the toilets for the land.
That's all I'm talking about.
I don't know. Uncle Lou's in.
Hey, Uncle Lou.
I don't know what. Every now and then it just out.
We struggle with signal at this point.
You mean the one up on the
Uncle Lou, I know I contacted you a couple weeks ago about your address, and I've been trying to do this, but it's been so daggone hot.
James Outdoors is in. Oh, Jesse said you had portable toilets. Was that for the chickens?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that wasn't for the chickens. Yeah, I know that. I thought you did that. Remember, you did that as a joke for something, and but what was the joke? I forgot.
I have it attached to the back of my little SUV with the lid up and said, if you need to use the bathroom, honk your horn.
He's such a comedian. And so anyway, that's how they ended up here. But then what were you going to do with the chickens? What? You can't concentrate and talk, can you? Fishing and freedom. Thank you all for joining us. We got 24 viewers right now, Johnny. Yeah, outdoors with Big Matt. Yeah, normally you would see him trying to be fishing, but this is just something special he wants to do for Uncle Lou. Because Uncle Lou has been so awesome to us and the whole catfish community.
Inch and a quarter. Anytime you build a bluebird house, the hole's got to be an inch and a quarter.
Fishing with the Chad says it's so nice to see John has a hobby to make up for his fishing skills.
I don't know how much I can take from that old, that old Chad there. He's been ragging me hard. There's a reason you don't put the other side on yet.
What is it?
Because you can't nail that side on.
Oh, that's right.
These birdhouses are built so you can open them up and clean them out.
Yeah, between the Chad and James Kirkpatrick, you ought to be pretty much brewing.
You've been taking their time.
Well, you always take the underdog side, babe. That's what it is. I take in the underdog side.
Oh, yeah, right. We're going to show you underdog come Tuesday. We'll whoop up on James so bad.
James, you ready for it?
Hey, got it.
You need to take your time. Laura, the Explorer, says her old boss used to make birdhouses.
Hey, Laura.
I don't know, people, but it is hot in here. He got a fan blowing on him. He turned the big fan off so that you could hear, but
But a little now, I might not be able to get out.
I thought, oh, you couldn't use the 1 inch though, huh? Uncle Lou, as you can see, it'll look pretty when it gets done, but there's some little things. I would get closer so you could see what he's doing, but every time I get a little bit closer, the screen goes black. Uncle Chunky, not Uncle Chunky, just Chunky. And Chunky.
Oh Lord. There she goes again, Chunky. Told you move faster.
I just thought I'd say it before he started, Chunky. Jeremy's tournament.
You always leave a gap. You always want a gap either on the top or on the side.
Tilt it so they can see. Tilt it, yeah.
Want a gap so it can get some ventilation. You want a gap on the top, you want a gap on the bottom. See, this is where I messed up. This side is smooth and it's going on the inside. This side
We'll
is
run that piece through.
It's gonna get too thin. I'll sand it.
We'll sand it before you put it up there.
No, I'm not sanding it all when I finish anyway.
Okay. Some kind of something that's coming up here on this. I don't know what that is. Now tell them what you're doing right now.
I'm using a nail. You have to put a nail on this other side so you can lift the box to clean.
How close? Just here. He has his chair low high.
I'll tell you about it.
Nervous. That's how you get, just like when you're trying to set up that fish and stuff. You drive me crazy. You need to just relax.
Oh, y'all.
Sorry, guys. I know, just
So what y'all gotta do, you have to put on this one side, you put a nail in the front. Then on the same distance, I put one in the back. And this top is going to hinge and it's going to open. So you can come in yard and clean out the old nest, so the next year another bird will use it. Because a bird won't use a house that's got an old nest in it.
Anyway, I think I was saying before I lost you that he's got his table up high and his chair is kind of down low so that he can be eye level with it and move as close to it as he can with his thick glasses. But he can't measure like putting those nails in. He can't measure them. Which I offered to try to help him, but he wants to do it himself. So it's his foot. I mean, I commend him for that.
Now what you got, once I get the bottom all on, you just hinge this thing open. And you just break your own nest out of it.
That wood's gonna be real pretty when we get the oil on it. Do you have the you have that square? You're not going to cut the angles out of it?
Yeah. It just needs to be a frog head or so.
Santa Claus is on. James, are you asking Santa for a fish for Christmas? I don't know if I dare try stepping in here. Watch your fingers. You hear me?
Yeah.
Moving back. You make me nervous.
You cut these 45s in it. Well, you lost them again? No. Cut these 45s in, that gives you your ventilation on the bottom.
Hello, Miss Maria Dobson. Glad you joined us this evening. Rex Blocker.
Hey, Rex. Maria.
He's concentrating really hard. You don't ever hear him this quiet, do you? Jeremy's treatment is in. Well, I may have called his name earlier. Jesse, for some reason, I have your statement up there on the screen, but I don't know how. I must have accidentally touched it, but I don't know how to get it off. Maria says she loves birdhouses. Skeletor. See right there in the corner. I think I hit it with my fingers. How'd you get it off?
Just touch on another comment and it'll bring theirs up, then touch it again and it'll go on.
Okay. I'm still learning, everybody.
All right, so y'all.
So Skeletor is in, did I tell you? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
What I ain't got? I'll do that later. You know, this birdhouse, I got to put the,
Yeah, you got to cut something, a design.
kind of design.
Yeah, you're famous, all right, Jesse. No, and besides, not that wood.
What I'm cutting now, y'all, you cut these and put them on the front of them. They're predator guards. That keeps raccoons or anything from being able to stick their arm all the way through when you got it double thick. It don't affect the birds going in there a bit, but it's a predator guard, so the raccoons and the cats and all can't come get the birds' eggs.
He's done some studying on these birdhouses. Let's see if I lose you. All these cutting things is what makes me so nervous with him. Oh, I'm not gonna get close to it. I don't know if I can move in this way, maybe. When it's not hot, he spends hours out here in this barn.
It gives me something to do. You know, I told the story before, and I'll tell it again while I'm trying to get this piece of wood out of here. When I sit in the barn in the house in my recliner, I hurt all day because of this disease. This inflames my nerves. But for some reason, when I come out here or when I go fishing, I don't hurt at all.
Jesse says you're not a real carpenter if you have all 10 digits.
If I have all 10 fingers.
Yeah. Don't put that on him, Jesse. Don't do it. Tammy wanted to know, do you still have the Mickey Mouse? Actually, Tammy, that is Miss Jenny's. But we brought it home to we got to kind of redo it a little bit so they can hang it. So that we brought it home with us a couple weeks ago. Kelly Bullock Experience. Glad you're here with us this evening.
Kelly, I ain't fishing today. I'm just out here building up a little birdhouse. We will ship off to them probably tomorrow.
Well, I don't think we can ship it tomorrow. I got to put oil on it, and it's going to have dry. We'll get it out by the weekend, though. Where is that Mickey Mouse one? Oh.
If I put this whole piece on it instead of a square?
You can if you want to.
Yeah, let's do that whole piece on it. I think that'll look better.
He tries to do the fronts different, as you can see on some of these up on the top row, or all of them really. He tries to put a different This is going to have its own personality. Oh my goodness. You ate half of a carrot cake? Whoa, that sounds good. That's Lance, and a Hawaiian fisherman. I don't know if he's in Hawaii. I don't know how to say your last name, Lance. I don't even want to attempt it. I don't want to embarrass myself. Makuge? Um, you might want to put a level on the bottom of it. Hey, you know what else you didn't do? Oh, yeah, that's right. I ask you that every time, don't I? Okay. Now, shouldn't you, will those go all the way through? Okay. You know, with the little baby birds scratching themselves on that, any nails going through.
I don't know if you're still in here when you get it. My drill is inside, so I ain't gonna worry about that now, but I'm gonna drill a hole right here. And a nail's gonna go in it at an angle. And that nail will just be sitting in it. So all you have to do is pull this nail out, open it up, and you clean it out. But it's got to have that nail in it to keep it from pushing open when the birds are in there. Then it just closes and you stick the nail back in it and it's good to go. But it's built, y'all. Now what you do is you just drill your hole up in here and hang it on a post or on a tree. And they say on a bluebird house, hang it out in the open. And only about 6 foot off the ground.
Not any high, between 4 and 6 foot.
Between 4 and 6 foot. Oh, that's how high they want it. Now we're gonna put oil on this. I'm gonna sand it. We'll make it real pretty. And once she puts that teak oil on this wood's gonna really come out and shine real pretty. But I got the ventilation holes on the bottom, got the ventilation on the top. And like I say, all you have to do is put you a couple of holes right there and hang it on a fence post. And that is what they call the eastern bluebird. And that is, I did look, it said it was the most popular bird in Iowa. I think that's where Uncle Lou's at in Iowa. But this is it. I'm going to tell you. I tell you what I'd rather give Uncle Lou. I mean, I'm going to give him this because I built it for him. Come outside a minute, baby. Oh. I would love to send this one to Uncle Lou. This is my most prized bluebird box. It's what they call the Peterson bluebird box.
You step back.
It's preferred. It's preferred. I don't know how they came up with the survey to ask the birds, but it's preferred 10-to-1 for bluebirds.
This is the kind that you see at golf courses.
Yeah, this is the most popular. It sits at an angle. As you can see, when it's straight up, it's gonna be at an angle. And to open this one, how did I open this one? To open this one, you take your nail outside.
In the top, or the front comes forward.
And you pull it forward. I've got little things in there for the babies to crawl up on. I got the shelf thing where they nest at. This is my best build ever, I think, as far as bluebird house.
I was gonna say, not. And you know, it's heavy. But you know what?
It's heavy. But you know what? It's heavy. It's heavy. But you know what? 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 It's heavy. I'm gonna send this to Uncle Lou. I know it's gonna cost a fortune to ship it. I'm gonna send this to Uncle Lou. It's got to be cleaned up. I'm gonna clean it up.
It might be better for me to take it to Illinois with me and drive to Iowa.
It ain't that bad. This is a nice box, y'all. This right here, I know I built this one by hand. I built this one too.
You guys, I can't. Him going live. I can't monitor him.
But you know, I really want to send this one to Uncle Lou. You put your bolts down here, your screws down here on this one, and it'll hang up on the post, and it'll be at an angle like that. This is the one that you see on Bluebird trails. The National Audubon Society recommends this box, and me and Dana put a lot of work into this, the color, coming up with the color code. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send this to Uncle Lou. Uncle Lou's in here. Which one would he rather have?
Well, you just made that one in there for him.
I
You
know.
need to send him that one for sure.
But this is such a beautiful box. I'm gonna tell you. But this is it, y'all. Let me get Mickey.
Now, I ain't gonna pan all around there. You got all your mess sitting all around everywhere. He's going to get that Mickey Mouse birdhouse that he made. So you could see it, Tammy. Oh, I guess you did see it if you asked about it.
This is another box I built. I built this one for the pastor's wife. But we do these also, but these custom built because they're real hard to build. But this is more of a custom build. But yeah, it's a little chickadee box.
Wow, turkey.
Little chickadee box here.
That's a chickadee?
Yeah, this is chickadee. Chickadee, bluebird, they're all gonna use the same heights eventually. But y'all, that's it. I appreciate y'all watching. I know it wasn't about fishing, but I know most of you say I can't catch a fish anyway. So
But mainly it was just
mainly it's just a from the heart video to Uncle Lou for helping me out, helping the community out, and all.
being such a good uncle.
And we don't take it lightly. You know, I've been wanting to do something a little special for him. And I figured, you know, just coming out here, picking out a box that I already built that he couldn't really see me build, wasn't too special. So it is right here, built right in front of everybody from scratch.
That'd be pretty when we get it all done.
Yeah, all we got to do now is put the T-coil on it. And
They said you put that together pretty fast.
yeah, I put it together pretty quick. I was surprised myself, y'all. But and it's almost flawless as far as I didn't miss too many. I got a little nick right there.
Kelly wants to know. He wonders, can you do a unicorn bird box?
I don't know about no unicorn bird box. I guess I could build any kind, but as long as it ain't a bass bird box, I'd be all right. I might do a catfish bird box one day. But that is it, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like I say, this is just for Uncle Lou to say thank you for all you've done for us.
If we could send one to everybody that's done so much
If I
for
could
us.
send one to everybody, I'd love, like I say, we wanted to give these away after every show, but when we went to ship it, that shipping on it is just
That's what I'm saying.
we did
You
ship
know
that
what
one.
the shipping is for that. Now you know what it's going to be. You don't even have a clue what it's going to be for that other one.
I know the rod and all that stuff.
I know.
So, but anyway, y'all, this is Uncle Lou's box.
Oh, Ernie says a cat box. Wait, you got the perfect cat box.
Yeah, I can show you what to be a cat box. I built this. This is really a dove.
No, okay, so he actually was building, I love, and so he was building me a card box, which is gorgeous. When he just can't stop. So he ended up with this, which is absolutely huge. It's big enough. I told him, I said that would be a perfect cat bed.
This right here will hold. This box will hold at least 40, 5 of James Kirkpatrick's catfish, y'all. It will hold probably everyone he's ever caught in his life. But it's a big one. But yeah, you could put this in your living room, put a little bed down there, and that could definitely be a cat box.
The wood on it is absolutely beautiful.
This is absolutely beautiful right here.
That cedar, it is gorgeous.
Now, this would be best to hold out the ship. Ask him if he wants that. Instead of that hour. This wouldn't be best to ship.
Talking about a cat box.
Oh, I thought he said a whole lot.
No, I think it was Ernie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or
Yeah. Yeah, and Joyce and I here building things. I'm gonna put this on Dana's work table because she got to come out here.
you can't even get to mine because you got all your stuff laying around. Just set it.
I'll sit it right there.
All right.
You got to finish it up. So that's it, y'all. I got to go in and get a little bite to eat and some supper, and I'm gonna go on the. I'm gonna go live with James and Isabella and hear all his smack talking that he ain't gonna be able to back up. Oh,
Pleasant said that would definitely hold all 33 that he caught Friday night.
put all 33 of them in that little hole right there and hold them. I should have said that. Ooh, but the truth will set you free.
You know what? It just dawned on me. I bet they were talking not about a cat box. I think they were talking about a catfish.
Oh,
Maybe. I mean, I don't know, but it just dawned on me. That's probably what they were referring to.
It will hold all of James Kirkpatrick's catfish he's ever caught. But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up so I can go in there. Woo, I got my tea out here and I forgot all about it. I'm sitting here thirsty as I can be. But we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. I'll see y'all on the Kirkpatrick's at 8 o'clock.
You'll see.
It's getting close to 8, ain't it? I gotta go get ready. I'll see y'all then. Thank y'all for watching.